Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Vechain, whose current price stands at the $0.02395 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 0.21%. And in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances, and also draw out the key chart patterns that we have information on this chart. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. Vechain from the all-time high has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us back to around the $0.02 mark. And starting my analysis here on the daily chart, after making our low at around the $0.016 mark, we had been trading within this channel. We managed to break out of that channel to the upside, also managed to break above key areas of resistances and pushed to around the $0.03362 mark, which is a key area of resistance. We got rejected and we are seeing a massive pullback to the lower side. Jumping to the 4-hour chart for further analysis. Here on the 4-hour chart, after making a low at around the $0.02 mark, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in a movement which I was terming as an Elliot wave structure in my previous videos, having this as the first wave to the upside, then a wave 2, a wave 3, then I expected a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 4, then continue pushing higher in the formation of a wave 5 to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1. But that movement to the upside in that Elliot wave structure got invalidated the moment our wave 4 retraced into the high of that first wave, and having done so I had to remove the Elliot wave structure and view this movement to the upside as something else. And the only way we can view that movement as is just a massive ABC corrective movement that was correcting that impulsive movement to the lower side that gave us a low at around the $0.02 mark. And after seeing the high for that massive ABC corrective movement over here, whatever I expect on this other side is the formation of a 5-wave structure. And if I jump to the 1-hour chart so that we can see the formation of that 5-wave structure to the lower side, on the 1-hour chart you can see we have seen the formation of a wave 1, wave 2, a third wave, a fourth wave, and finished the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1 by forming a wave 5, which gave us a low at around the $0.02243 mark. And having done so, I believe whatever we might be seeing over here is the formation of a wave 2. And if I get a little bit into the details of this fractal wave so that we can also get the key scenarios that I expect to play out, after making our high for that second wave, we can use the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the high of the wave 1 to the low of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the high of the wave 2 to get a minimum target area for that third wave to the lower side at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.02648 mark. And you can see Vechain retraced into that target area and made our low for that third wave at around the $0.024 mark. And after making that low, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in the formation of a wave 4, then continued pushing lower in the formation of a wave 5, and whatever we are seeing right now might be the formation of a wave 2 over here. And that means we might see a bit of a pump here on the Vechain chart. And within a wave 2, I also expect to see the formation of a corrective movement. That is a massive ABC corrective movement over here. And because a wave 2 is a retracement of the first wave, we can use the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the high of the wave 1 to the low of the wave 1 to get a minimum target area for that second wave to the upside between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.382. That is my target area for that second wave to the upside. And because I expect a corrective movement over here in an ABC movement, I believe we have seen the formation of a wave A over here. Then whatever we are seeing over here might be what might be forming the low for that wave B. Then whatever we are seeing down here might be forming the wave B, then continue expecting higher prices in the formation of a wave C to get us into that yellow target area to complete the formation of a wave 2. And once we have maximized the target area in the formation of a wave 2, I would expect lower prices in the formation of a third wave to the lower side. So once we see the formation of a wave 2, we might continue pushing lower in the formation of a third wave, and we can invalidate that movement to the lower side in case in the formation of a wave 2 we manage to break above the key area on the Fibonacci, that is the fib level 0.78 fib level. So in case in the formation of a wave 2, we continue pushing higher and manage to break above the fib level 0.786. That will be invalidating my Elliot wave structure to the lower side in the formation of a 5 wave structure, and view this movement to the upside as something else. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. Also jumping back to the 4-hour chart so that I can show you a key chart pattern that is in formation over here. We have the formation of an inverse head and shoulders pattern, having this as the left shoulder of that head and shoulders pattern. Then we have the head. Then we have seen the formation of a neckline down here. Then in the formation of a wave 2, once we maximize our yellow target area, that will be completing the formation of that head and shoulders pattern. Then in the formation of a third wave to the lower side, I will expect to see a breakout out of that head and shoulders pattern, and this is a pattern that normally breaks to the lower side, having the target area of that breakout as the height between the head and the neckline. So using a trend line, we can get that height and then place it down here to get a target area to the lower side, and that gives me a minimum target area back to around the $0.011 mark. So in case we see the formation of a wave 2, then continue seeing lower prices in the formation of a third wave, we might see the breakout out of that head and shoulders pattern and get back to around the $0.01 mark. Also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 43 mark. That means we have massive room for us to support any movement to the upside in the formation of a wave 2. Also taking a look at the MACD. Here on the MACD, we had printed a bearish crossover here, but you can see we are losing the selling volume, and that we might be able to print a bullish cross. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.